Okay, now we are live on YouTube. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Andrea. I will be the host in this night. Okay, I have with me amazing people to discuss about why we procrastinate on things that matter most. So I believe that it will be an interesting topic to discuss. By the way, I am replacing Victoria today. Okay, this is not my time. So before I will start, let me explain a little bit how Talk and Talk works. Maybe are people watching us on YouTube, so I think it's a great opportunity to know a little more about the platform. So basically, Talk and Talk, it's a place where you can practice some language such as English, Spanish, Italian, French, and German. This is not a class, this is just an immersion. It means that I am not a teacher, I am a student. I am here to develop myself, as you guys. So we are in the same boat. I think I can say that. Okay. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. We are in a safe place to do it because no one will judge you or correct you, but make sure that everybody that's participates on Talk and Talk is going to learn a lot because we learn by practicing. Okay, guys? So basically, that's it. If you want to know more about our project, please go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, and check more information. As we are in 9 here, good evening, Brizola. Good evening, Lurian. How are you guys?
Good evening. I'm fine, and you?
Yes, I'm
Good
really good.
evening.
Thank you.
I'm okay too. Nice. Thank you.
Nice. Okay, I put the question for you, Brizola and Lurian, on the chat. Okay. So it will be necessary to divide us. I believe I will open two more rooms just to make the conversation flow better. And I would like you guys to ask you guys, please be respectful with each other. Okay. Don't forget to introduce yourself. And the most important is have fun. Okay. We are here for that. Just a moment, guys. And if you need some help, there is a blue button, ask for help, and just click on it and I can help you. Okay, guys? Let me open here just a moment. Let me see what I can do here. Nine, yeah. Okay, guys. Maybe is that. If you receive the invitation, guys, please accept. Have a great one and see you soon, okay? Okay, that's it. Here in the main room, I have Anderson and Juliano to discuss about this topic. So let's start introducing ourselves. Juliano, would you like to start, please?
Of course, I can. Uh, Good evening, guys. My name is Juliano. I am 21. I'm a science and technology student, and side on the college, I really like to reading mangas, watch animes, movie series. I really like pop culture. And I think that's all for now. Thanks.
Okay, thanks, Juliano. What about you, Anderson? I think it's our first time that we are participating together. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, yes, Andrea. This is my first time with
O-
you.
Okay, so go ahead, please.
Okay, I'm Anderson. I'm 30 years old. I live in Piauí State. Uh, I work with IT area. I am I work with cloud engineer. I study in TALK for 4 months. In my free time, I like to watch a series, move. I like it, play football, running. That's it about me.
Nice. And are you enjoying the platform? Talk and Talk, Anderson.
Yes, I'm enjoy. I this immersion is less uncomfortable but necessary. I I I f- I see some increase my skills in English.
Nice, nice. It's good to know, Anderson. And I think uh, as much as you attend on the immersion, you will get more comfortable, and even more confident to speak. So just keep it going. That's it. This is the secret.
Yeah.
Okay, and about myself, guys, I'm Andrea. I'm 47 years old. I live in Guarujá, the coast of São Paulo, but I was born in São Bernardo do Campo. Actually, I've been living here since I was 7 years old, so it's almost 40 years. I am married, I don't have kids, don't have pets. I work as an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. I've been working there since 2017. In my free time, I like listening to music, drink wine, cooking, and stay here on Talk and Talk because I believe that it's important to keep improving. And of course, my dream is to be fluent in English, right? So because of this, I am here every day, guys. That's it. Let's start the conversation. The question number one. What's something important you've been putting off? Juliano, let me know, please.
Okay, 1 minute, let me see here. Um, Sometimes I think I've been putting off some goals like studying more English, study more programming, but it's hard because I need to study to the college and do a lot of other things. So sometimes I've been putting off not because I really want to do it, but because the short time that I have, I want to rest, or something like that. So it's hard. For example, I used to do 10 hours of conversation a week,
Mhm.
and because I wasn't working, I wasn't employed. So nowadays I am working as intern. So I work in the morning until afternoon, and after I need to go to the college, so I don't have more time to study English, go to the immersion like before, So it's very hard. And I try study when I can, but
Mhm.
it's not the same thing more anymore. It's
Yeah.
important to try to have a balance, but it's hard.
Yes, because you are working, study, and you need to have time to do the immersion. So sometimes
Yeah,
it's difficult. I feel you because I work. I don't study for a college, but I wish I want to do it this year. I don't know, maybe the 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 middle of the year I could start something. And I am also on Talk and Talk every day, So sometimes I feel, oh my gosh, I don't have time to do other things. But English is something that I really love. So for me, it's a pleasure to have this time,
yeah,
If I am stressed, for example, guys, I can forget about my problems, about my stress, just being here to talk in English and to have this conversation. I love, guys. I love this place. So it's not so hard for me, but I feel you, Juliana, because we need to find a time, to deal with
yeah.
a lot of things. So, yeah. Sometimes
So,
it's unfair, I think. Go ahead.
yes, yes. For example, I need to go to the college, but even when I in at my home, I need to study for things that happens in the college, you know. So I need to
Yes.
study for the test, and I study at home. So the short time that I have, I need to study a lot of things, and I really like to study English too. But I need to study other things, you know. And I don't have this time. And I really like to study English, so some to go to the immersion. So a lot of times I spend the short time that I have going to the immersion, and I forgot to study grammar, learn more words, start
Hmm.
programming. It's hard. That's
Yeah.
the reason that I said it's hard because the short time that I have, I just want to go to the immersion.
No, but it's better than eh, not doing anything, right, Juliano? Because
Yes,
even you don't have time to, I don't know, to have a book or to study grammar, for example. What we are doing here, it's really important. I believe that more important than grammar. Of course, grammar is really important, but I don't know. It's different because we lose our fear to speak, we gain more
yeah,
confidence. So it's really interesting to do the immersion.
I agree.
Okay, thank you, Juliano. What about you, Anderson?
Well, I I have been put off my dedication to study English every day. I because I have a limiting belief with the English learns. Uh, it's uncomfortable for me, but I try dedicate me, organize my schedule to study 1 hours by day. I try to organize my routine uh, to to study English uh, because I put that my main goals in this year is improve my English skill uh, because the I need dedicate me. Uh, I during my day I, I have basically three things. I need to work. I need practice to practice some physical exercise, and I need to study English because this I need to organize me to realize this.
Nice. And for you, it's better to study English uh, in the morning or during the night? Do you have more
Uh,
time in the
yes,
night? Or...
I
Go
have
ahead.
more time in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Night. But I think my during the morning during the night I am more lazy. How can I say cansado,
Tired,
tired,
tired, yeah.
tired.
Uh,
I have more disposal during the morning.
yeah, I feel you. Sometimes I am really tired, and I don't know about you guys, but I believe that when I am tired, I start uh forgetting about the words, I have more difficult to remember the words. Even though I
Yeah,
use the word every day, if I am tired, my brain's like, oh, so lazy,
Me
don't
too.
work so much. And oh my gosh, I forgot how to say tomorrow or this kind of things, I don't know if you are like me, guys, but sometimes for me it's terrible to speak in English. It's terrible. Okay, and in my case, guys, about this question, I think I've been putting off starting do exercise. Every year I put in my New Year's resolution list, that I need to start to go to the gym or I don't know, maybe walking on the beach. But for me, so hard, so hard. As I don't like that, I think I don't put focus, and when we don't put focus on something, it's really hard to start, and for me, I've been postpone it for a long time. But I believe that it's necessary because I am getting older and sometimes I feel uh, not so um, energized or not so, I don't know. My body needs a help, and I believe that exercise will help me on it. But let's see when it's possible to start, right, guys? It's difficult. Juliano do exercise, right, Juliano?
I used to exercise a lot, but now I stopped.
Stop again. Okay. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna try go to the gym, but I need go. For example, 6 a.m.,
Uh-huh.
This is the
Oh,
only time that I can go, but I want to sleep. And if I wake up early, I think it's better study.
yes. I agree with you. I agree with you, Juliano. Okay, guys, let's move on. Anderson, do you think procrastination it's more about laziness or fear?
Good question. I I, I think my procrastination is more about fear. Is more about fear. Uh, is the is more about fear to last on my uh, comfortable zone,
Mhm.
comfortable zone to expose me. Uh, I think this because this I have fear to realize some uh, for example to mark immersion in exposing me to the English language here. I think it's more fear.
And let me ask you something, Anderson. When you need to schedule a immersion, do you prefer schedule for the time, a time that is better for you, or do you search about the subject? Oh, this is a good one, easier or difficult. How do you define the immersion that you want to attend?
Generally, usually I choose the immersion by the subject, the
Mhm,
content, the topic. I try equilibrate the topic with the time for
mhm.
me. But I generally I for me I look more um,
The
the
subject.
subject. Yes.
Nice, interesting. When I started here on Talk and Talk, I did the same because I am a shy person and it was so difficult for me to expose myself, to speak in English. Oh my gosh, I was so afraid. And I always choose the immersion from the topics. And sometimes I feel I thought, oh, this topic is so difficult for me. Then I postpone, and I've already stayed 1 month, I believe, without attending on the immersions because of the topic for me was so difficult. So no, it's better not attend, this kind of thoughts. But nowadays, okay. But sometimes it's hard to face some topics that we cannot how can I say that? We cannot have a conversation even in Portuguese, right? We see a lot, but it's a big challenge and I like so much.
Yes. Yes.
What about you, Juliano?
About me, about this question, I think it's more about, I think the most of cases is more about Laziness, of course, depends on the person, the thing, you know. So, for example, a lot of people don't try speaking English because is a fear, are a fear of talk, you know, about
Mhm.
talk. So in this case, procrastination is about fear, you know, but in another cases, it's about laziness, you know. So I think it
Mhm.
depends on the subject, depends, but the thing that the people needs to do. But I think the most of cases, it's about laziness, you know. Not just laziness, it can be tiredness, you know.
Mhm.
I think, and fear, it happens, but depends a lot, you know, because there are a lot of things that the people needs to do lonely, alone, you know. For
Mhm.
example, you can speak English alone, but a lot of people don't speak English alone. Not because are scared, you know, about this, but I don't know, maybe because don't want or never thought about it, you know. I think in situations that you need do something with other person, maybe the procrastination because someone is scared about of the situation, you know. But a lot of things you can do alone. So it's because lazy or tired or any other thing, you know. So that's the reason that I think fear it's not the main point.
Good, good point, Juliano. And yes, I was thinking here while you were talking, guys. And I agree with you, Juliano, because sometimes I feel not lazy, as you said, because I believe that us as an adult, we talk more about tiredness, because we need to work, we need to study, so deal with everything. So let's talk about tiredness. I feel so tired sometimes to, for example, I need to clean my house, to put my things in order. And sometimes, oh my gosh, no, I am not in a mood, to do it. And then I sit on my sofa, forget about the life. Maybe I will scroll in my cell phone. But if you stop to think, uh, sometimes we need just a push, um empurrão, yeah, for you to start doing something because, okay, we are tired, but it's better, I don't know, have a book or read a book, than scrolling your cell phone. Even though you are tired, it's possible to sit in your sofa and just read a book, not waste your time in cell phone. But I agree with you. And sometimes about the fear, it's depending on the situation when you need to solve something in your job or I don't know about new opportunities, about new things, new perspectives. Maybe we procrastinate a little because of the fear. But in general, I believe that it's tiredness and laziness too. I agree with you, Julian. Okay, guys, would you like to add something or we can move on?
I think you can move on.
Okay, so let me see. The question number 3. Have you ever felt regret for delaying something too long? Juliana, I'll start with you.
Okay. Yes, of course. I already had some feeling like that, but I think sometimes I like to think that I wasn't ready yet, you know, because sometimes that's it, you know. Sometimes you weren't yet weren't ready yet in that time, you know. You needed to grow, and now you grow. what you will do, you know.
Mhm.
So sometimes I like to think like that, you know. We always have time to begin something new, to fix a mistake or something like that, you know. And sometimes we weren't ready to do something because you needed to grow, and okay, that's totally normal. But when can learn and we learned about the things, you have one choice, two choice, you know.
Mhm.
Or you keep, don't doing nothing, you know,
Mhm.
or you can do the right thing, you know. I think that's it.
Yes, it's interesting that you said, Juliano, because I believe that uh, regret it's a really strong word for me, because I think about, okay, sometimes we wish have other choice and we did the other, but I believe that it's not so bad because we learn from our mistakes. But regret, oh, I regret about that. I don't know. I think it's so strong, this word. And sometimes, guys, I'm feel not regret, but sometimes I feel guilty because I am tired, and as I said before for you, I am sitting on the sofa and forget about the life. But I believe that is necessary. Sometimes we don't need to push ourselves so hard. We need to find this balance because if you don't respect your body, oh, my body today, I am not good. My body is tired. My mind is tired. So why I need to keep pushing myself so hard, to do the things, to solve the things. So I believe that we need to find this balance. No, okay, today it's possible to rest, so I will do that. Tomorrow is another day, a new day, okay? I can start the what I planned, but I don't know. About regret, I think it is too strong. What about you, Anderson?
Uh, well, yes, I have some situations uh, that I have felt regret for delay something. Uh, for example, in this English learning, I I I am a IT professional. I work
Mhm,
in a IT area, and for my area, English is very important. And in my area, I have a lot of opportunity, international opportunity. Today, I I am participating in the process interview to international opportunity, but I am I am failed in the interview because my English level. And this situation remember that I stopped my English learning in 20, 2017. 2017, I stopped my English class. In this year, I I I I was started in B1 intermediate class. I stopped because during that moment I am passed in a process to a position in a public sector. When I pass in this exam, I think, oh, I I don't need I don't need study more English. Uh, but today I'm working in a private sector, and For to for my career growth, I need to improve my English skill. Today, my professional goals is get the national opportunity. Uh, that's it.
Yeah, it's interesting that you said, Anderson, because I started studying English when I was 25 years old, I believe, a long time. And then I was almost finished the course, 5 years in study, I was in the last semester. I don't know if it's the same, it's the correct word. And the teacher said for me one day, "Oh, Andrea, congratulations. Did you speak a lot?" Yeah, Andres, congratulations. You speak a lot today because I passed the entire class without open my mouth. And I have never come back to the school because of this. And it was like a block for me, because it took a long time for me to start studying English again. I returned studying English in 2018 because I did a trip to Italy and I had, of course, many difficulties to communicate myself, and I decided to return to studying. Since then, I am here, but I don't know. Sometimes I think like that. Oh, if I didn't had, if I hadn't stopped my English in the past, how would it be nowadays, which level I would be, or something like that, or maybe a job, because I really want to find a job where I can speak in English every day because I love. But imagine, I don't know, maybe could change everything, But okay, I believe that we are alive and we have time for run, correr atrás da bola, I don't know how to say that.
Yeah,
So we are doing
yeah,
it now. So the best this is the best, guys. This is the most important.
yes,
But
yes, yes.
go ahead,
It's
Anderson.
the moment, the moment of life.
Exactly. Sometimes we change, our thoughts, our goals, I remember that I started studying English because I would like to work in a ship, like a cruiser,
Yeah,
And then nowadays I think in other things, so it's interesting to think about that. Okay,
Uh,
guys, go ahead, Julian.
there are out first that people usually say, and something like that. Maybe we are never late. We are living the right moment. So
Yes.
that's it. You are living the right moment. You have a good English, a perfect English. So that's it. Live this moment.
Yes, I totally agree, Juliano. And sometimes it's better to think about that, because if you, as I said, if you push ourselves so hard, sometimes we get frustrated because I could have other perceptive about, oh, I gave up studying English and then now I am a loser. No, I am here. I am doing what I didn't do in the past, So I believe that you just need to keep going and with a good
Yes.
mindset, of course.
Yes, totally.
Nice. Juliana, would you like to choose another question? We don't need to follow the sequence, but if you think it's something, a question really interesting, please, it's up to you.
Yes, of course. Was thinking here, and I think the number four it's a good question because I talk about motivation and deadline at the same question. I think it's good.
Go ahead.
So, number four, how do deadlines affect your motivation? It's very good to talk about it because for some things that we really need to wait a long time to active, it's very, very hard to keep having the same motivation, you know. So for example, I remember the time that I was studying to get in the college, and I needed study all the year to in the end of the year do the exam, you know, and just find out if I get in or not in the other year, you know. So it's very hard to keep have the same motivation to wake up every day and study a lot, you know. It's very hard. So I think sometimes, you know, I remember that I was studying focused for, I don't know, 3 months, and I just stopped for other 1 month or 2 months because my motivation, I lost totally my motivation that time, and after I recovered my motivation, I study again, you know. So I think these goals that we really need to wait to active, it's very hard to maintain this motivation constants, you know. But interesting fact is that I could get in the college, so I in public university, so I made it, but it was hard.
Yes, yes, it's interesting that you said, Juliana. So, do you think that long-term goal, for example, can affect our motivation? For example, do you think it's difficult when we plan something for too long, keep the same motivation? Do you feel that or not?
Yes, but now I think I grew, so I can handle, you know, a better way, because I
Mhm.
think of course I think everybody can have their uh long goals, you know, long term, but I think it's important you have some I I some goals inside your goals, you know, because
Mhm.
you need enjoy the path, and to enjoy it you need have some short goals, you know, inside your long term. I think
Exactly.
that's the only way to keep having motivation. Also, for example, someone really wants to become, I don't know, fluent in English, C1 level, but it's take a long time. So you need enjoy your B1 level, B2 level, A1, A2, B1. You know, you need to enjoy it, because if you don't, no, you will lose your motivation totally. So it's important you have some, you know, short goals inside your long-term goal, because that's the only way to feel happy all the path.
Yes, and I love it your example about that, because sometimes when we start studying English, at least for me, guys, I wish I could speak in perfectly like with 1 year speaking. Oh, I am not good because, oh my gosh, I get frustrated, and then when I started thinking about the process, okay, I need to enjoy the process. I am I am growing uh step by step, I am getting better step by step, so I need to accept that I don't know, 5 years ahead I will be better. So enjoy this, Uh celebrate our, I don't know, the small things that you are improving. And everything changed when I changed my mind about it, So I totally agree with you, Julian. What about you, Anderson?
Well, I think that deadline naturally created the pressure in my job. For example, when we define a project, uh, we define the deadline, and for me, it's important. It's important to have the previsions about the project, the finished project. Deadline are important to my motivation in the organization, but I have difficulty to think along term goals. For example, I have this difficult. Uh, Generally, I try to segmentate the project or the goals in little steps, little delivery. Okay, that's it.
Nice, Anderson. As we are talking a little about under pressure, we have a question here, number 6. Do you work better under pressure, or is that just an illusion for you?
Uh, I I work better is more complex, but I have the ability to work in the pressure. I try to to maintain my the
To keep calm?
tranquility, calm, my calming in the situation. Uh, Usually I try to anticipate. I try to anticipate me about the one problem about the delivery, the deadline. But usually uh, when I have had uh, the the situation, the pressure situation, I I work good. I work at good.
Nice, good to know about that. Let me see about you, Juliano.
I I don't know. I think this idea to work uh better under pressure, I think it's more about more illusion, you know, because I think it's important know how to face, how to handle with situations under pressure, you know, but work better than normal situation. I don't think so, you know. I think it's important know how to face, how to handle, because it happens a lot. But I don't know, work a lot in situations like that's not good because probably you get anxious, you get nervous. In the long term, it's not good because you can, you know, have some health problems, I think, you know. So I think it's more illusion. I think it's important, like I said, know how to face, you know, because it happens. It's normal. Sometimes we have short deadlines. That's normal. But, you know, it's important know how to face. But if someone live this kind of situation all the time, every time, it's not good, you know. The people will not like to work, you know, to wake up early and to work every day the same thing, you know. The people don't will not like, you know, to
Yeah.
live a situation like that.
Probably we will lose our motivation, to go to this job every day because, oh my gosh, other day under pressure, I needed to work like that. Okay, I agree with you that we need to know about that. It's like a skill. Oh, you do you know how to work under pressure? Yes, I do. Something like that. But to it's good. Not, no. I totally agree that is not good. I'm a person that consider myself a stressed since I was born, and imagine when I am under pressure, it can increase. And sometimes, guys, I just need to scream. to put my stress out because it's so much pressure. And imagine passing it every day. No, it's not good. When you arrive in your home, you will be completely exhausted, not just in your about your body, but about your mental. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. So for me, it's like that too. Okay, we need to handle all this kind of situation, need to know about that. We need to control our feelings, but working in this way every day, it's not good. Probably we will have a lot of health problems in the future, unfortunately. Guys, I think we don't have more time to continue in another question because we are in a huge group and I would like to talk with the other guys too. I will close the others rooms, but I would like to know how was the conversation here in the main room. How was it for you, Anderson? Did you like it?
Yes, yes, I like it. The subject was good, very good, very interesting.
Nice. I believe that talking about it, procrastination, motivation,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always a good motivation, a good subject, guys. I agree. Thank you, Anderson. What about you, Juliano?
About this conversation, I think was very, very good. About the subjects, very important. So thanks.
Nice. Thank you so much. Guys, the guys are back. Brizola, it's a man, right? Brizola, you are here, not just girls in the other rooms. So let me know how was the conversation. How was it, Isabel?
It was very nice. We don't have time to answer all the questions, but we talked about a lot of things, and it was a pleasure to talk with Camila and Lucas about this. And it's an interesting topic as well. I really, really like the idea.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. I love the topic too. Thank you, Isabel. How was it, Maria, Eduarda? Did you like it?
Yes, I like it. It was good because we talk about like procrastinate things at your personal life, at work, and in some ways it's all about laziness, but also there's some fear about failure. So it was a great conversation.
Yes, and I was thinking here, Madhu, as you said about this, do you think it's possible to, for example, uh, what is the difference to understand that you are lazy or you are just tired to make a decision, when you procrastinate something? Do you know how uh differentiate it?
I think when you are just tired, you can even make a decision because you are too tired that you can think about what you need to do. And when you're about laziness, you know what to do, you make excuses, and you think about what you not do, even if this activity or what you need to do is good for you. So I think it's simple, but maybe when you are tired, you don't have even time to think. We just don't do. And when you're laziness, we think too much and make excuses.
Nice, amazing points. I love it. Thank you, Madhu. Guys, as we don't have so much time, I put on the chat the survey. I believe that everybody here knows how it works, okay? So feel free to give ideas about the topics. You can rate this immersion for 1 to 10, okay? Don't be afraid because it's anonymous. And that's it, guys. I hope you have liked the conversation. I really love the conversation here. And thank you so much for coming, Anderson, Camila, Ana Clara, Lurian, Brizola, Madhu, and Isabel. See you soon, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you very
See you.
much.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye.